Hello everybody, welcome to my Crafter's Cove. I'm so glad you joined me today. I have something super cute I want to show you. I think that you'll have fun making it, and I know I did, but you've seen a lot of different tutorials on using envelopes and different things. Well, I picked up a package of envelopes, and this was a while ago from Ollie's. They had a big sale on these, and they were just these little mini envelopes and cards. And I mean, the envelope itself, it measures about 4 by 2.5. It's very small, and it's just a little bitty thing. And I thought to myself, what am I going to do with that? And I had seen people using envelopes for making little journals and different things like that. And I thought, well, that's what we're going to do. And so I made this little Christmas one. It is, as I said, about 2.5 by 4. I put a little clip on it with a little bow. On the next one we do, we're going to use a little, we'll use a little charm or something like that with it. And now I said that, and I'm thinking, where did I put my hooks? Anyway, I'll get one. Anyway, so I wanted to show it to you. So you open it up, and on the inside you've got a little pocket here, and I just tucked this cute little truck journaling piece in that one. This one I tucked in this little tag here, and I tucked in a little tag in a little pocket. And then you open up the little booklet, and we put a little tiny notepad on the inside. And we're going to do a notepad on the other one too, but it won't be quite like this one. This one was a little bit different. Anyway, so I put a little notepad in there, and then you close that up. That's the inside card. And then you have another little pocket here, and then you close it in the back, and we have a pocket in the back. And I did not put anything in the pocket in the back yet, but I'll just show you. It's got this little, whoops, as I run into stuff here. So I just put a little, and I think we'll find a cute little Christmas something to put back there. But anyway, how cute is that, right? Very easy and very cute. So I thought we could do that together. So hopefully you'll enjoy this one and maybe give it a try. You can use any size envelope and card. I mean, I just happen to have these tiny ones, and I don't know, I like little. I think I told you that. But there are definitely a bunch of different sizes of envelopes and cards that are blank, and you can just use them. They're easy materials to use and decorate with. And today, I'm going to set this one aside. Today we're going to decorate with Pink Monarch Prints new 2025 November kit, and it's just beautiful. It's full of a lot of different designs and colors. These are the little envelopes I made just a little bit ago. She's got some great words in there that she has added. I shouldn't say she, there's both of them, Elena and Anna. And these are the Christmas fussy cuts. The whole thing is not Christmas. It is not. It is a blend of fall colors and Christmas and whimsy and just beautiful stuff. But that is what we're going to do today. We're going to get started by, I'm going to check see what I have here, make sure I didn't misplace anything. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab one card, and we're going to grab a couple of envelopes. Hopefully I'll remember how I did this so that we can do this together. This is so simple, guys, and it's such a fun thing to do. It's such a fun way to decorate. So basically, we're going to do, put our glasses on is what we're going to do to make sure we get our lines right. This is probably going to be pretty quick because it's pretty easy. So you just take the envelope, you open it up, and we're going to stick the tongue of one inside the other. Make sure that it's sitting right so it closes nicely. This is going to end up staying because I like the idea of wrapping it around the back end and giving that that back binding a little more strength. So that's what we're going to do with this two pieces. And I'm just going to use a little art glitter glue. And I'm just going to, I'll show you something else I want to do here. We're just going to kind of put a little art glitter glue in here real quick. Be careful, you want to move a little quick because you don't want those tabs to seal, do you? All right, so let's make sure we get it in correctly and sitting right. Let's see. Let me see. Before I press down, I want to fold it. And yep, that looks pretty good to me. So now I'm going to press that down. I am going to cut these little, I don't know what you want to call them. Call them wings. We'll call them wings, little envelope wings off. I don't want them poking up through my page decorations, you know, when you put your papers down. So this is just an easy way to do it, a quick way to do it too, for that matter. Nothing is in the way. Oop, except for this guy. Boy, he went down. He went down. Gotta get in there quick, don't I? Got a little glue that's stuck. This guy might not be able to come up. And if that's the case, that's all right. You just got a little glue on him. I think you saw me do that. But we can cut him. We'll figure it out. If I can't cut it with this, I can cut it with something else. There we go. There we go. We will correct that. Nobody will ever see it. So there's that. I'm just going to keep cutting. You know me, we're just going to keep moving forward. Everything isn't always perfect. You know, sometimes it ends up nice, and that's what we want, right? It doesn't have to be perfect. Just you don't want it to look like a toddler put it together, but you know. So there's this, but this is not going to be seen here. I do want I use my little spatula if I can. I don't know if I've had it out today. Nah, I don't think so. Well, I'll use this one. This will work just the same. Oh, well, that's interesting, isn't it? Because it had a little extra right there. I'll make that come up. There we go. Now I can get in here a little closer. That's exactly right. Perfect. Perfect. We just keep working on it till we get what we want. All right. And then, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and seal this down as well because I want it to have that extra. Nobody's going to see this. We're going to cover that. So, oh, come on, art glitter glue. Don't fail me now. If it does, we'll grab something else, but still would like it not to fail me. I hope you're having a good day. I should say, I forget to do this, and I've had a few comments, not that I don't mention my name. My name is Colleen, and I am truly happy you're here. Thank you for so many of the kind comments. I am blessed beyond measure by your kindness, and I appreciate you very, very much. Okay, so I am going to put I'm going to make, this is the card that came with this, and typically you were just going to set it inside here. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to put some paper on the inside and do a pamphlet stitch, and we're going to do that now, and then we're going to go ahead and decorate this guy up, and you'll see once we start putting all of our little decorations on how quickly this becomes really a nice, firm little notebook. It's going to be great. I have to grab my paper for my, let's see, oh, I already set it aside. So I got a few pieces here, and we'll just use a little pamphlet stitch. This is just basic copy paper right here, guys. And like I say, I'm going to just put it in the book like this rather than make a little notebook. If you want to make a little notebook, basically all you would do is you would take your, I'm going to just grab a piece right here. You're going to take your copy paper. I would probably double it up, give it a fairly substantial amount of paper, and then you just put your art glitter glue on this side and this side. You won't leave it folded, guys, obviously. I'm just showing you that it would be thicker. Anyway, you're going to put your art glitter glue in here. You're going to kind of tap it down with your finger. Then you're going to take a little piece of binder edge, and you're going to put it over it and hold it in place, let it dry. Then I punched a couple of holes in it, and yeah, put my little cord through it. So that's how I did the tablet. I am going to this time just going to make it like a little booklet and put this little guy in here. Hopefully that won't mess anything up, and we'll get this the way we want it. Okay, and I do have a couple of clips. I'll probably go ahead and use that. Okay, let me see. And of course, I cut my copy paper so that it was fitting the full length of the card. And then I took about, it looks like about a ½ inch or a ¼ inch off of that, so that it would have a little border. I like things with a border. I know some people it doesn't matter, but I just like it. I just think it looks better for me, and so that's what I like to do. You don't have to. If you want it to be the exact size, then by all means, go ahead and do that. I'm going to use an awl. You can use a pair of scissors or anything you want to poke the hole through. I'm going to go in the center, and then I'm going to go about a ½ inch from the top, and then I'm going to go about a ½ inch from the bottom. And I am going to have my little knot on the inside, and I don't think this is going to be enough, so I'm almost thinking that I might use it's kind of a goldy color. It just might be nice to have a little contrast instead of it being white. So I'm going to pull off a bit of this, and the rule of thumb is that you will take it, you'll go 1, 2, and 3, and then about half more. So I've got well enough. And I usually have enough when I do it that way, so I probably am wasting by not counting my lengths. So you take it, you're going to go through the center first. And we've done this a few times, so I think you've probably got it in your mind and you know what you're doing here. And then I go through the top. Well, I will go through the top if I can just hold that steady. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to go past, and I'm going to go through the bottom. And then I'm going to come back up the center again. And then we'll tie our knot. And we'll make sure it's nice and snug. I just think these come out so cute when we do these. And I think they make nice little gifts. The cute stocking stuffers, teacher gifts, you name it. I think they're great. And then you can use them as on any of these. You can go ahead and tuck a gift card in there if you want to. You don't even have to. Look at see how much I had extra. I should have just gone with what I told you, how you're supposed to measure it out. Okay, there's that. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add a little bit of art glitter glue, just a tiny bit, not a ton. This is wax string, so it probably will not be a problem, but sometimes it can come loose there a little bit. So like I said, we're going to use our, there we go. See, it's already looking pretty darn cute. We're going to use our Pink Monarch Prints November 2025 kit. If you subscribe to her kits are on her Etsy shop at $34.99. If you subscribe to her, you can subscribe for $8.99 and get this it's a great big kit. They're like 50 or 60 pages depending on what she does, what they do. And if you subscribe for $14.99, you get a $5 coupon for her shop. You get the kit, which is regularly $34.99, and you get a bonus project. So guys, I mean, it's up to you. You certainly don't have to, but if you're kind of looking to collect or to start collecting online some of your digitals, that's a wonderful way to do it. And you can unsubscribe any moment, anytime you want to. It's no pressure there at all. And they're beautiful and helpful. Everybody's so super helpful. Okay, so I am going to use This is going to be our front page, and look at this paper, isn't it pretty? And then we have these little pockets, and this is going to be our little tag, and I'm going to use a little decoration here, and I'm also going to put this guy as a background. I just think that that's going to be great for our front page. So I'm going to go ahead and find my inker, because I did not ink these. But this, I decided to pull out her Christmas fussy cuts for this one because I want it to look a little Christmassy. And you'll see that this little, her kit is super universal, because although it's Christmassy and it has Christmas colors, you can enjoy that, it is not all Christmas. So you can use it in a junk journal that's just for all, plain and festive, or not. It just doesn't matter. It's just got a lot of versatility. That's what I like about all her kits. And you can kind of intermingle the kits together, and it looks wonderful. So I did cut this short, and I will say that for me, I mean, I could tell you measurements, but depending on your envelope and your book, it's going to be different. This one is just 2.5, and I did it by about 3 3/4, because again, I want it to be under my size of the thing, because I want an edge showing. So that's how I did this one. I just love playing with new kits and different things. I do want to say this, that I'm one of those people that, when you buy something online or from the store, like you can buy something from Tim Holtz, or you name your favorite paper crafting company, Stamperia, I think it's called. I love them. I think they have beautiful things. Well, when I get their products, I take forever deciding what I want to do, because I am afraid that I'll use it and then I'll come up and I'll want to have something else done, and it just makes me so, I take forever to, like I say, to use it, and to it's just me. So when I buy a kit like this, from Pink Monarch Prints or My Porch Prints, or you name it, whoever inspires me for that time, I'll go ahead and I'll get it from them. And guess what? I just use it, because I know I can go back and reprint it again and again and again anytime I want to, and it's going to be awesome. So but you do what makes you happy. But that made me happy, because it just felt like creating then. I felt comfortable to create, because I thought if it didn't turn out, or if I needed another something, I could print it. And it wouldn't, it would just be awesome. So yeah, I just find this type of creating with paper and paper crafts more fun, because I don't have to worry. I just don't have to. And then I think we're going to put this on the front. I just think I love this pocket. There's a bunch of, each kit has multiple pockets. Each kit has multiple ephemera, papers, double-sided and single-sided. It's just wonderful. Oops, I might have to, because I have that little round edge on the back there. Let's see if it's gonna stick. The fight is on. Oh, I see what's happening. You see how we have like several layers? Well, this is fighting back because of the layers. It says, no, I'm not. You're gonna have to do more glue or something. So we're gonna try it again. I'm just gonna hold it in place and let it dry for a minute, because it doesn't want to be moved around too much right now. I do need to press these edges, because it's coming to the bottom here. So we'll just hold it for a second. I like it too that her products are just a little bit, they're different. They're not like everybody else. And I think that, well, most everybody that is a creator out there has their own Etsy shop. You can say that about. They just have wonderful products and it's fun to use them. And we're going to hold this down again because that's corners lifting a little bit. That's totally lifting because of this rounded edge here. And I suppose I could have cut this pocket a little bit narrower and it would have set a little better, but we're going to give this a try and hopefully that'll be fine. And then we're going to be putting our very cute, look at this, isn't that cute? Violin. We'll put our violin piece up there. Kind of hate to cover the cuteness of the pocket, but I'm going to do it anyway because I like the idea of this. I'm just going to set this down here, and the top is going to sit up. Let me see if I can find my, did I bring my grommets over? I think I did. I'm just going to go ahead and put a grommet in this. Again, I got my grommets from Hobby Lobby in the sewing section. And We Are Memory Keepers crocodile. I got that years and years ago. Never really knew how much I would be using some of this stuff, but I really have used quite a bit for quite some time and enjoyed it. Loved it a lot. I'm just going to, I don't know if this is going to work. I might get just some ribbon in a minute, but I'm just going to put something through there. And our front page will be about done. It's interesting how this is. Let me see if I can, look at I kind of I need to pull it more evenly through. I didn't even it out. Okay. There we go. There we go. This is why my videos are so long, guys, because I fix everything as I go. All right. And then this is just going to sit in here like so. And then we'll probably put another little something, like I have these little things, and put another little something in there like that. And that's the other part of her stuff that I enjoy. She just has multiple ideas and little bits and pieces that make it fun. All right, so I think what I did next was, excuse my clearing of my throat here. Yeah, this is going to be, I think, on here. Oh gosh, guys, I forgot what I was doing. I think this is my inside. I gotta hold on for a second. Let me look real quickly, see what I had decided. Okay, so I know, let's see. I cut a bunch of pieces out to make sure that I already had them so it wouldn't take quite so long. I think I decided on going with the print. See how it's a pretty cursive look on the inside here. And I believe I was going to do that. And then I think I also was going to do this. And this. And these guys are my, this is going to be on my back page. And I feel like, oh, maybe I did this. I think we did this for here on the inside. Yeah, those were the inside pages. And I think now I have it. I had these guys. Nope, let's see. I did these for the outside and these for the inside. So we'll flip it. I'll flip it and do it. Then we'll put it together. That's going to go here, and that's going to be the pockets there. Because that goes there. Did I have I'm going to have to maybe cut something from my back page because I don't... Oh, this is my back page. Yeah, my back page. Let's just put it on there, shall we? So we don't get all forgetting about it. I can just see myself doing that. Thank you for your patience while I kind of rethought that through. I had all the pieces together this time because I didn't want to be cutting so much out, because as you can see, there's quite a few little pieces. But in all, it only took a couple of sheets, and not even full sheets, to do this. So don't think that you need a lot of paper. It's just a couple of 5x9s, or 5x9s, 8.5 by 11s. And yeah, so just have fun and cut it out to your measurements of your wallet, of your notebook and your envelopes, and yes, it'll be great. That's going to be our back page. Oop. Again with that edge here. We'll just... Okay, there's that. And then this guy, I saw somebody doing this, and you certainly can if you want to. I don't know if we need to, but they took this and they pinched a little pinch there, and that showed them where their center was, so that they were able to get a better direction. If I can see it, that'd be great. Let's see. On where they wanted their little pocket cut, okay? And that was helpful. That looked like a helpful little hint, and so I thought I'd share that with you. They just pinched it and got a... And this is going to be a pocket, obviously, and it's going to be a nice size pocket because it has... This is where one of the envelopes are, right here. So, a nice envelope size. And now for this, we'll put that there. For this, you're going to put the glue here because you don't want it cutting you off, okay? I'm going to go ahead and use my 3-in-1 for this. She used just a glue stick, so that's fine. Whatever you got that works for you. I'm going to go down this edge, though. I want to make sure my edges stay down. And hopefully we will not go off. Okay, so there's that. And we go ahead and we're going to stick that down. Going to have a little bit over the edges, it looks like, but not too worried about that. There we go. Okay. And there's, I forgot, there's a tiny little, lip right here. It's not a big deal, but I just take my little X-Acto knife and I pop something underneath there so I don't go through, and I just trim that off. But you can do it any way you want to. You know, maybe it doesn't bother you, and you just don't care. That's fine too. It's not that big of a deal. I just thought, I'll get rid of it. So I did. And that's all I do. Just trim with my little X-Acto. There you go. All right, so now that's one pocket done. And then we're going to go ahead, and this is going to go on this side because I liked it that way. Also, you know, you can decorate any of this or all of it. It is totally up to you how you want to do it. Or you can just leave it more plain. It's, you know, but what a cute gift. Like I say, for your friends, your teacher gifts, your secret sister. You can put little messages in the pockets. You can put messages in the pockets. You can put gift cards in there for that time when you want to meet and go for coffee. it'll just be such a fun gift and a fun idea, right? Look at these cute little pieces with the faux buttons down the side. I'm just going to put this in here kind of as a side pocket right like that. So you're just going to glue the edges and stay off to the side as much as you can. Here we go. And you can see it doesn't have to be Christmas if you don't want it to be, and so you can put little Christmas pieces in it and make it Christmas or make it a holiday, Hanukkah, whatever holiday you might be celebrating. It just make it fun and enjoy creating and giving. You'd be surprised how happy people would be to get something that just makes them smile. See, I like this. I would almost want it on top, but we'll just tuck it in. We'll just tuck it in as a little surprise for them. And I'm looking to see if I think I have another small piece that might be, we'll just leave it at that for now. We'll just leave it at that and tuck that in there so they can see it. Okay, and then we're going to go on to the next page. These are just going to be your inside covers for your little book, your little notebook. So what are you going to have Thanksgiving at home? Are you going to go out for Thanksgiving? What you going to do? We're going to be a small group for Thanksgiving, just 3 of us actually, but that's all right. It's family and we love each other. We'll have a wonderful time. It's okay, right? As long as you're together. God is good to provide, and I'm thankful for that. And I'm thankful not to be alone. So it's a gift, right? That in and of itself. Okay, there's that. Let's get this guy on. You can see how quickly it comes together once you have your pieces. And it doesn't take very long to cut these pieces out. I just did not want to be doing it on video with you because that can be a little... And besides that, the other thing was the measurements are going to be different depending on the size of envelope and card you use. So there's, there was not a whole lot of need to have my cutting and whatnot online. I'll make sure my edges... Okay. And we can, like I say, we can decorate either one of those. But look how cute it's already coming together. And then we're going to put something in this little pocket. There's our little writing spot. We'll get this guy on the outside of this one. And it's already feels very substantial because we've added so many good pieces to it. Good solid paper pieces. And you can see how the colors and the patterns that she and her daughter put together, they have such a beautiful flow that, you almost, when you're creating with her kits, you almost can't, I want that right side up. You almost can't miss having something flow together. I mean, there are times when we all have like a block, and I do definitely. I'm like, oh, I don't know. All right, and then I'm just gonna quickly get the white off the edges. You really can't see any inking on this. I just want the white to be gone, and then I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and do the pinch method here. Doop. Oop. Throwing things around already, aren't I? Let's see. That's about right. That's about right. All right, we'll put this pocket in place. Maybe we'll add a few little embellishments to our sweet little book. a second. All right. You know, and also, you know, this, you could punch your little notch out, obviously, before. I got to pull this up just a little bit. You could punch that notch out before you glue down, or before you, yeah, glue your pocket down. But I just didn't think of it, and so here we are with our little utility knife. Excuse my head when I get it in the way. I notice with my videos after I'm done, my head kind of pops in and out, but I figure, well, I can't tell when my head is in or out, so it's like, I'm pretty sure it is, but okay. So that's the basics of that. And I think what I was going to do, I wasn't going to do that there. Where was I going to put this? I think I was actually going to put a little pocket on this back side right over here. You know, you could also put a pocket on the very back. That would be cute as well. I don't want to put a pocket here because we have a pocket. So I think what I want to do, I think what I'm going to do is we're going to hold off on the pocket. That's what we're going to do. And I like the idea of maybe adding a little something here. But, so let's see what we want to put in here. I think this, I'm not sure if that's a little big, but I think I can trim this down just slightly. But isn't that pretty? I think it's a pretty one. I should put my lid back on this because I'm not sure we'll be gluing a whole lot right yet. And we have this one too, and again, I could cut that down. Look at all of these. And if you wanted to, you could do a pocket in a pocket. So you have a pocket here and a pocket here. How cute would that be? Only the Victor might need to be out this side. That would be pretty darn cute to have two little pockets in there. That is something to think on. Oh, this one will fit perfectly, actually, into one of our little side pockets. And no cutting down, just tuck it on in, right? There it goes. And it's nice because this lifts up a little because it's actually an envelope pocket, so that's kind of cool. And I think we'll put this little one on the other side. Now, depending on what she wants, in her kit for this month, she put 2 different sets of fussy cuts, Christmas fussy cuts, and regular, you know, every day, if you will. So if you wanted to, just a minute here, I gotta find my spot, and then we'll continue talking. If you wanted to just add fussy cuts to it, that would be fun too. Oh, maybe it's a little. Might need to shave it off just a smidge. Let me see. I'm going to pick it up and open it up right. Let's see if I can drop it in. Oh, there. Yeah. I was just trying to do it at the wrong angle. There we go. And you might notice it lifts a little bit right here. That's because we don't want to glue it down there. So there it is in there. Now, since this is kind of a Christmas one, because we already started with our violin, I think I'm going to go ahead and, you know, maybe pop a little poinsettia somewhere, or a little sleigh. What do you think of that? If it's going to be this way, I think I want it like that. But I know you've done this with me before, and I think, and I look and I say, do I want to do that? Do I want to do this? What do I want to do? I don't want to cover up my little thing, but I do want to put something there. So let's see, what do we have? We could just use our tag like that, and I actually don't mind that idea. If I make a little mini pocket of some sort here. Look at this. I'm not going to put that with that, but look at how cute that is. I actually really love this with that set. I think I'll do that. And we'll make it so that it's a little tuck. maybe. But is it too much white next to this? I think so now that I look at it. Okay, guys. Well, you see the point. And what we're going to do to finish this off is I have this little charm, and I just punched it out so it would fit in the charm. Punched out a piece that would fit in the charm for the holiday theme. So we just need to set it in there and let that go for a minute. And then what we will do, we definitely did not get enough. I didn't get enough little pieces. I like to put lots of little pieces in my things. Like I think we should probably like put, you know, this little guy in there somewhere. He can go right here maybe with this. Yep. Yep. I'm just going to stick him right there. And then we can, I feel like I just want to put something else somewhere. I mean, I suppose I could do this right back here. Let me see what she looks like when she's got, wouldn't that be cute if you're giving it to your friend and that's going to be your little, you know, I put a little coffee, gift card in there for us to go out and have coffee together, that kind of thing. Be so cute. All right, I gotta go and grab a little hook because I did forget that, and then we'll be done. I'll put it on. I want to put that little charm on, and then we will be done. I'll be right straight back once I get my hook. I think that's, yep. This will work. This will work. I think it will. Let's see. All right. Alrighty. Not quite the color I want. I feel like maybe this. We'll just put this guy in here too. We'll decorate outside here too. I don't know how I want to do it yet, but I do want to do something. So we'll do something there. And there you basically have it. And it's super cute. And what you can do is take one of the small clips like I have here. And I'm just going to put my charm on it. And we'll let it dangle off the edge of this clip. Have a little, oh, look what I did though. I put it on backwards. Just a minute. It's okay. I wasn't paying attention. All right. So put it this way. Turn that around. Okay. There we go. Let's see. And then we'll take it, we'll put it right on here, and there's our little charm. What do you think? So this is Pink Monarch Prints, okay? Everything on this except for the envelope in the card. But this, there's so much more, guys. This is just such a tiny little piece of it. And like I say, I want to decorate. I'll decorate probably over there too. I'm not sure. I just like they feel like I have too many blank places. And maybe that's perfect. Maybe I overdo it. I don't know. Anyhow, thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day and you enjoyed this video. If you get a chance, go check out Pink Monarch Prints. I think you'd really enjoy what they have. Have a blessed day, everybody. Talk to you soon. Thank you for stopping.